to another video on my channel, and it's another coding series. So this time we're going to go over JavaScript instead of Python, and we're going to start off with drawing in our Khan Academy coding course, which you can just find on the internet for free. So we're going to do a challenge here, and I'll explain everything to you while I'm going to do the challenge. So the first function we're going to go over is the ellipse function, which is basically a fancy word for a circle, as you can see in the example over here. So as an example, I'm just going to put my parentheses and my semicolon, and we're going to do just all of the parameters of 100s. So this parameter right here, the first one, is responsible for going side to side, our x-coordinate. This is our y-coordinate, as it's responsible for moving up and down. This parameter is responsible for the width of the circle. This parameter is responsible for the height of the circle. So we're going to use this example right here to go with 200, 300, 150, 150. So, but as we move on, we're going to have to figure out the parameters by ourselves. So now we have to do our middle circle of our snowman, so we make another ellipse function with, of course, our parentheses and our semicolon. And we're going to do 100, for all our parameters again for our example. So let's move this a little to right on top of the snowman, move it down like that, and that's our middle circle. So really that's it. And now our last step is to do our top circle. So we just make another ellipse function, and by the way, for our next challenge, we're going to do waving snowman, where we add like arms and the background colors to our snowman. So right after this. So ellipse. So we're going to do the top circle. As usual, we'll start with 100s for all of them. And now we're going to put right in front. Let's move it down a little. Let's put this to 50s. Or maybe not 50s. Let's try 70s. Yep, perfect. So doing this requires a little bit of guess and checking, but shouldn't take that long. So we've finished our challenge, and now we're going to skip to waving snowman. So we're gonna add more to our snowman, like background colors and arms for your snowman. So let's proceed with that. So rect function has 4 optional parameters because you only need to do 3. So let's start with 100s for all the parameters. And then run. There's actually 5 of them, but since only 4 have to be mandatory, it's only showing us 4. So once we're done with that, semicolon, you see our rectangle is a little bit rounded. So our radius at the end is like the parameter that's telling us to round our rectangle. So really that's optional. We don't have to do it. So we're going to do, let's move this down a little, like in front. Let's move this down until the very bottom. Let's see. Let's move it like that. So we're gonna like do a little bit of guess and checking over here. We need to make sure that it fits the entire ground. Right there. So let's make this a little longer. Like that. So that's going to be our ground. This does not have to be perfect, so it's doing a little bit of guess and checking. So we're going to add our lines. They only gave us 2 parameters, so we're going to need to deal with that. So let's do our line, of course, our semicolon, and let's do our first definite parameters. So 140 and 200, and let's just put 100s for the rest. Pretty good snowman arm. Let's do the same with the other. Parentheses, semicolon. Always remember that, parentheses, semicolon. Otherwise, you're gonna go into a infinite loop and no one wants that. So 240 and 200, let's do 100s for the rest. So let's move that. Yeah, that's a better arm. So we did the challenge. Thank you so much for watching this video and learning a bit about JavaScript drawing. So please remember and have a great day.